Mario Party has been romanticized as the game that ruins friendships since the days of the Nintendo 64. Along the way, it has been really fun, but not without questionable changes, including the infamous cart. After a long while, Mario Party returns to its roots for the most part via Super Mario Party, and it is fun for what it's worth. Again, this does not come without questionable features. I'm a guy who loves party games and having fun with friends while playing video games, which is why we're here. I want to present and talk about 4 things that will potentially help make future party games really awesome for the Switch and beyond, especially Mario Party games. Let's start with the basics. More updates. With games such as Mario Tennis Aces, Splatoon 2, and ARMS, just to name a few of them, Mario Party has much merit to receive such updates. Perhaps guest characters from other Nintendo games could have been cool. They should really just make a party game with Smash characters, with an actual board game that's really fun, unlike the one in Smash 4, as well as a Super Smash Kart. Anyway, the game could also use more minigames and boards to help supplement itself. Speaking of boards, more exciting boards. A game like Super Mario Party should have come with more than just 4 boards to play on. I mean, why not go bonkers like a Super Mario World board or a Mario 3D World board, Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Galaxy? How about throw in the Mario sports stuff like Mario Tennis on top of brand new ideas? Play with some nostalgia. Why not? People will like it. You gotta do better than just a generic water board or a pirate board or a city board. You get what I mean, right? What about a freaking Mario Kart board featuring the Mario Kart items? Wouldn't that be fun as a bonus? Maybe at some point there might have been something like that in older games, but definitely with the Switch and the prettier graphics, they should do it here. Reworking the Orangey elements. After playing Super Mario Party enough times, I really feel that each session is just like one long dice roll as to who's gonna get the victory. No matter how many games you win or whatever, other people can still possibly win by random bonus stars for whatever the category is. So why even try and bother? I've had a session where I won most of the mini games and yet someone else won just because of the random bonus stars. Party games such as Wii Party really felt like a fun, classic board game just because the RNG comes during your journey to the goal rather than after reaching to the goal on top of the crazy spaces you land on. Those games, to a degree, reward players for their skills. It makes the entire journey a fun time and you'll have some laughs along the way with your friends. When it comes to Mario Party, each star should feel like each adventure, or round pretty much, with those RNG elements, and have no bonuses, catering more towards people who win minigames, but at the same time, the RNG elements are a way to slow down those skilled players so that the other players who are kind of behind have a chance to catch up. That way, there is a better sense of tension going on with each player, each roll of the dice, and the minigames will actually have reason and be fun for sure because you have the incentive to even try and win those minigames for the sake of winning those stars. And now for the last but important bit of this video. Online board games. Super Mario Party so far has come the closest to this feature. However, this only applies to just minigames. What were they thinking? You know how fun this Mario Party could have been even with just 4 board games? How could they neglect this long-awaited feature in this day and age so easily? This was a big missed opportunity for the return of the classic format of Mario Party via Super Mario Party. Now, I'm sure this is a easy addition for the next Mario Party, although it would be nice to see this as a future update. But I think we have a good idea as to why they'll do that in the next title or the next one or the next one after that, whenever. I think the reason is pretty obvious. Now allow me to take this feature even further. What if only one person has to own the game while everyone else with the Switch can join in on the online fun? Even with the online board games in play, what are the chances of all of your friends in your circle be willing to spend $60 for a party game? How fun would it be to be able to play with your friends from across the states or even the world, even on just one copy of Mario Party? Okay, think of it this way. You and your friends play at your house or someone's house, either way, because it's all done on a single copy, besides the reason of playing games for fun. Now, how many of those same friends are going to have that same Mario Party game or whatever? Do you understand what I'm getting at? There's always that one friend who has the party games, such as myself. We live in an age where gamers can make friends across the states or even the rest of the world and mingle on apps such as Discord. So, in that scenario, it is more difficult to play such fun party games such as this. Nintendo has always continued to support the foundations of local multiplayer, or the idea of being together in one house and play video games. Sure, that was prominent long ago, but now online gameplay has vastly caught up in terms of demand in this day and age, which is why the ever so stubborn Nintendo only started to really push online play recently. I mean, Nintendo still lingers back to that same local multiplayer push with many games that require 2 Switches. Not to say that local multiplayer should die away, by no means at all, because again, I love playing party games with my friends, and we usually come to my house to play those games. But back on track, there are games that have pulled off this kind of co-op play online, such as Jack Party Box, although with a different approach where you give out a code and you enter on your smartphone, and that's how you play all together, but the result is all the same. In other words, it's entirely possible. But of course, chances like this of happening are pretty slim to force more people to buy more copies just to be able to pull it off. Now, if the game was cheaper, sure, we can definitely pull that off, and we can buy a copy for ourselves just to play Mario Party online, together with the board games. There are indeed ideas and ways to go about this, but here's one to help perhaps meet the middle between Nintendo and its consumers. They can release a Mario Party game with a premium package deal of sorts at a higher cost, let's say $80 to $120 at the very most, which I'm spitballing of course, which will come with a main copy, naturally, but also 3 other game codes for the rest of your friends, so that way even if they live across the states, they have the opportunity to have a fun time with Mario Party all within your circle. These game codes will feature the necessary modes to play boards and mini games online. So these versions will only be online, but it will still be enough so that you can all play from across the states or across the world, like I said before. So if you want your own kind of fun, then you have to go out your way to buy your copy of Mario Party and play with your friends within your local area. There are very few games I believe I've come across that have done sort of something like this, but definitely not on a AAA scale. This whole idea of 4-player online Mario Party with just one copy or in a package deal sounds very ambitious, but it would be awesome for sure if pulled off right. Imagine this feature carrying over to other Nintendo party games or even everywhere else in the future. Not to mention, if the online board games were great, this already will be a great game for streaming on Twitch with your viewers. Good online play benefits along with local multiplayer. So there you have it. Those are the 4 improvements I want to see in the future of Mario Party games. I think at least one of these will make it through in some shape or form, like the updating, maybe the online board games at the bare minimum. If you have any ideas of your own, feel absolutely free to put those in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like and sub to my channel if you want to see more videos like this from this channel. This has been Sean of the Hawk with 4 improvements for Mario Party games in the future. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sean out.